Hello everybody and welcome back to Stellaris, where we currently are, well, we're kind of just saving up alloys, aren't we? That's kind of what's happening here. So, this mining world here needs a job. We could certainly put in a hypercom swarm there, I suppose. Base. Wow, this is really laggy. Oh, it must have been auto-saving, just like immediately. Okay, sure. We do need to clear out our planetary tile blockers here. And we're going to run out of energy credits here, right? Actually, no, we're good. Cool. So that looks great. What else do we have going on here? Here's one. This mining station requires a job. I'm going to put in an alloy foundry. We need all the alloys we can get our hands on. Absolutely for sure. What else do we have going on here? The Kingdom of Yonderin and the commonality of Azan's Crucible is making claims on us. Okay, sure. Fair enough, fair enough. We were planning to attack the Kroll conservers, I believe, next. Indeed. And we were actually really close to being able to make claims on all of their systems. How close are we now? Are we there? Yes, we're there. Cool. So we'll make claims on all of their systems. And realistically, looking at this, I think 3 fleets. Yeah, 3 fleets is what we're looking at here, I think. The main problem is we're going to need to be able to deal with their 500k fleet here. 3 fleets would be capable of doing this if they're together. Which we should not assume that they're going to be. But we'll bring these 3 fleets over, and I'm going to bring a force safety fleet, just in case. That should be more than enough. Cool. We will continue reinforcing our fleets here. We need 123,000 more alloys. We are, of course, making almost almost 1% of that per month. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Okay, cool. So, I mean, I'd really like it if we had more pop growth going on, but we're definitely hitting the endgame pop growth slowdown. We have a lot of world expansion that we can still do. There's no doubt about that. But we're going to bring these on in. Communication from the Kroll conservers. Okay, so they're upset at us right now because we have lack of respect for our elders. That, of course, is these guys. They're mad because we just claimed all of their systems. You don't say. You don't say. So, we could be humiliated, or we will not be bullied. Now, they may attack us. We have 4 fleets already on the way in. They'll be here in 30 days. So I'm not concerned about them attacking us. I'm really, really not. I don't think they'll actually attack us, for the record. Oh, we have a second mega shipyard. I didn't notice that. I should have. And we could theoretically terraform this. Let's go ahead and sell a little bit of that and terraform this on over to a... Let's see, I want a continental world. Can we not terraform this to a Oh, it is a continental. Why is this so low? Oh, nanite swarms. I don't think there's anything we can really do about that. It's going to be like that pretty much forever, I guess. Are we getting nanites out of there? Actually, we're not harvesting any of those. But I do want to take our construction ship over to here. It'll be important that we get another gateway here. That said, there is a gateway in Opryuk. And there's a hyper relay there. But it's still going to be better to get a gateway over here. So we're going to need to wait for the next month tick. And we're going to build a gateway site over this way. Oh, hang on. These guys, the Han Reconquerors, just declared war on the Allied Adnoran systems. These guys here. So I want to check here. Including the Allied Adnoran systems and the Garoan Collective. So the Garoan Collective is up here. They barely exist anymore, to be honest. That's the Karelian Foundation. Yeah, so the Garoan Collective barely exists anymore. Okay, fair enough. I don't think they're going to have a problem with that. Cool. So we're going to hop up over this direction, grab our construction ship, and we are going to build our gateway site as soon as this month tick happens. And I'll just put that in over here. Actually, it's better to be over by the hyper relay. I always forget about that. And that didn't actually go. There we go. Perfect. So that's underway. We're now in position here. Do we care if they attack us over this way? Not really. It'll be a bit obnoxious if they go up here and use this gateway. But that's all it would be, is a bit obnoxious. We should bring in our armies here to the Rebellion Vortex, for sure. Are we fully recruited? I don't think we are. No, we're still recruiting. So we'll have additional armies coming in for a little while here. That looks fine. I'm actually going to bring in 2 additional fleets here. The 6th and the 9th. Just to make absolutely sure. Then we're going to jump drive 2 of these fleets over here. Just to make sure that they're not going to do anything suspicious. And we'll let that cool down while our reinforcements come in. And then we'll declare this war shortly after that. We're letting the jump drive cool down right now, though. Cool. So these guys are still a vassal under the Scanurian Commonwealth. How strong are the Scanurians right now? Superior. Okay. Noted. We're definitely continuing to build up.
Blocker cleared.
So that's looking good. When are these going to arrive? About another 40 days. Sounds good. We're waiting for our jump drive here to cool down, of course. 170 days on that. So that'll be a little bit yet. But all things considered, this is going very well. We're definitely slightly negative on energy credits now. That's not necessarily shocking at all. This foundry station needs a Habitat Central control. We'll go ahead and get that upgrading. Anything else that we need here? Oh, what was this? This mining station. Beautiful. So let's go ahead and get an alloy megaforge. Sounds good to me. Cool. So we're continuing to clear those tile blockers. Our reinforcements have arrived here. And we actually need a leader. Any of these other fleets need a leader? That's all good. Okay. Looks great. So at this point, I want to declare war on them. These guys are a little weak yet. How long? 130? We waited out. We waited out. Definitely. That gives us time to work through our alloy deficit a little bit. And that is something that we need to do. So it should be okay. Did I just see on Ouidra? Yes, I did. Okay, we'll get a research complex going there. I do like seeing a needed job. That is always a good thing to see. Any of these others?
Blocker cleared.
No. No, they are not ready. Okay, we should go through some of these, though, and see if any of them have enough space to get our standard start to a colony queued up. And that's a negative. Okay. Noted. 85 days. We're waiting it out, but we are going to declare war on these guys as soon as our jump drives are recharged. So that should be good. I do want to continue to reinforce our fleets. We need another 116,000 alloys. So that's not too bad, all things considered. But it's up there. It's a lot of alloys. But at the same time, this is going to be a lot of fleet power that we get out of that. So that's absolutely fine. How are we doing on our jump drives? 40 days? Okay, let's start getting into position here. I want to make sure that we are ready to jump into Nixris. And then these guys here need to be ready to jump in here. I want to group these together. They don't necessarily need to be ready to jump right away. The Scanurians are going to declare on us. I don't think we have this war done before then. Okay, so a hypothetical Scanurian war. We have a lot of claims against them. Their individual fleets are not very strong. Like, for real. Their fleets are actually quite weak. I'm not sure if the Great Zadran Mandate will join that. Do we know what their... I'm going to support their independence. Interesting. I don't think they'll necessarily support the Scanurians. But this means that our war with the Kroll is likely going to be on hold. 2507, 1105. So that's like a year and a half out. How many fronts will this war be fought on? Well, unlikely that the Great Zadran Mandate comes in. They could theoretically access through like the L Gate over this way, or just through the L Gate and attack these systems. That's a theoretical possibility. The game is saying that they have superior forces to us. Based on what I've seen here, I'm not sure I'm buying that. But their forces may be scattered around somewhere. I don't know where necessarily they might be. Maybe out over here for some reason? In their vassal? But yeah, I don't know. That's going to be very interesting for sure. If that's going to be the case, we're going to need to make some preparations, for sure. Something along the lines of that. And we're going to spend all of that here. There we go. So that gives us a little bit more breathing room. Yeah, if that's the case, we really shouldn't fight the Kroll. We really shouldn't. So, what would our fronts end up looking like here? We've got a front here from Subra. We've got a front from Hicklum, from Arcturus, and from Breslin. Okay. This seems doable. This seems very doable. I want to grab our Juggernauts, and I'm going to take them down to Breslin. I'm going to take the 5th Fleet over there as well as the 4th Fleet. The 6th Fleet is going to stay up in Elderock, just for now. Then I'm going to take the 8th Fleet into Subra, and the 4th Fleet is going to go to Hicklum. And then the 1st, 3rd, 6th, and 9th are going to go to Arcturus. The 7th and the 2nd, as soon as their jump drive is recharged, which will be shortly, are going to jump out to the Rebellion Vortex. And then from there, they're going to be going to like Jabeth, and they'll be available to go virtually wherever they want. Okay, so we're going to jump out. And then from there, they're going to go to Jabeth, as I said. I think we win the war against the Scanurians, so, based on what I see. So we jump on over, and we're just going to head to Jabeth. Cool.
Scientific breakthrough achieved.
Okay, so are they gathering their forces here? No, their forces actually are disappearing on us. Okay. That's fascinating. Well, let's go ahead and grab, for the moment, explosive weapon damage. We're going to run out of energy credits. That's going to become a problem. 340? Noted. I thought I saw up here, yes, on this mining world. Okay, we're going to put in a generator district to take the edge off of those energy credits. What else would we need here? Well, I want to go into our edicts. This will be a defensive war. So that would mean, like, desperate measures might be okay, but I'm not concerned about build speed. I'm really, really not. I'm not concerned about monthly minerals. What we really need right now, actually, numismatic visualization would be, I think, ideal. Monthly energy credits plus 10%, that's going to be huge. That should do the trick. So on this month tick, we'll see. Close. That's close to doing the trick. Okay, beautiful. This we can deal with. So we're of course going to continue to reinforce our fleets. We still need another 100,000 alloys to get this fully done. But we've got a lot defending down here. We've got very little up over this way. We'll keep an eye on that, but for now we're not expecting too much over here, but we can move very quickly, thanks to our gateways. Okay, I'm going to cancel all of these clone armies, other than the one that's 7 days from completion here. We don't want to have additional upkeep from all this. Boy, how many do we queue up here? Okay, well, we're canceling all of these. There we go. And we're going to grab our armies, and they are going to, for now, come back to Sol. I don't want to land armies. Enter orbit. There we go. Cool. Let's check for jobs.
Cleared.
Anything in here? As of right now, no. Okay. I want to check out here on claims. We have a lot of claims on the Skenurians. Yeah, we can take most of their territory right now as it sits. I love it. We're going to make a couple more claims. We're going to claim Bithia. That's the only claim we can do for right now. Cool. We can actually do an end threat CB on them. Interesting. So they're in a defensive pact with the Karelian Foundation, but I don't think the Karelian Foundation will join in an offensive war like this. That's not how defensive pacts work. So we want them to declare on us, not vice versa. But we're actually going to go with the containment CB when we get the option to. We'll continue to build up our forces. They're considered superior to us. I kind of disagree. I'm going to move one of these forces over to Supra. Yeah, that's not that scary. That's not that scary. It's maybe a little scary, but it's not, you know, like tremendously scary. It's not like we need to give up right now before we lose more scary. It's, we can probably fight this levels of scary. Okay, we can definitely make this into a bit of a trade station with like a commercial zone. We should definitely be working on bringing our energy credits up a bit. We're really close on getting positive with energy credits at this time, so that's great.
Cleared.
We've got the 4th Fleet here. We've got the 1st, 3rd, and 9th. I'm actually going to send the 1st over to Hicklum. We're going to be doing this in like teams of 2 fleets. Other than down here, where things are not fully put together, and over here where we're not really expecting too much. And we've got this team of 2 fleets, which we're waiting on the jump drive recharge on. They were supposed to have declared on us next year. Okay. Noted. The longer they wait, the worse this gets for them. Like, this is not getting better. I don't know what they're waiting for. If this hadn't have popped up, I would have already declared on the Kroll Conservers. We were very, very close to doing that, but the Skenurians are an existential threat if they catch us with our pants down, and we absolutely don't want that to happen. So we're not going to let that happen, and instead we're going to prepare for this. This Forge World here absolutely should get an industrial district, even though it's not going to help our energy credits. There's this factory world here. Upgrading this energy nexus will be good. That may actually pull us positive in energy credits. That would be great if so. Anything else jobs-wise here? Not really. Okay. I'm just going through all of this for the moment.
Blocker cleared.
Okay. Looks good-ish. We're going to go ahead and put in a gene clinic here. And the main question is, when are they going to declare war? We know they're going to. And I'd like it to be sooner rather than later. We can't declare on them because of the Corellian Foundation. But if they declare on us, that's beneficial for us. I think. In my opinion, that's beneficial to us. In theory... Oh, there is this section of the Scanurians up here. Right. Okay, so we have a plan for these guys then. They're going to head over here. There is where the Scanurians are going to attack. Okay, so that's what we're looking at. Noted. So, in that case, all of these are going to go down to a single fleet. We're going to move additional fleets over here. The 8th goes over. We can do this very quickly. The 3rd goes over. So that's 5 fleets of roughly 250k. They have how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Noted. Okay. I'm going to pull an additional fleet here. And I'm going to pull this fleet as well. Okay. With edicts, what do they have? Like, what are they using? Perdition beams, heavy autocannon usage. So they're good against shields, less good against armor. Noted. We're relatively even right now. But here on our Titans, we're on double shield hardening. We'll see how it goes. If we need to change to additional armor, we will.
We have established a new planetary base.
Okay, cool. So we need to clear these tile blockers, right? And we'll definitely do so. Selling off a couple of these, and something like that. There we go. We'll get all of these tile blockers cleared on off of here. Wonderful. And the question just comes down to, when are these guys going to pull the trigger?
Blocker cleared.
When is that going to happen? So we have 5 fleets here right now. We are going to be pulling more over. We're leaving only 1 fleet on this side right now. And then we have these guys down here, which are not really full fleets, right? So that's all okay. We can get rid of that for the moment and continue to reinforce our ships. Cool. So we've now got a more respectable 7 fleets here, with each of our fleets being
Blocker cleared.
Not quite twice as good as theirs. But if they attack us with our station here, that's another 65k plus edicts. We'll see. We'll see. It's going to be one heck of a fight. No doubt about that. I do think that we should pull the 4th fleet. We should give it a leader. And we should pull the 4th fleet up over here. I'm actually going to pull the 6th fleet over as well. And we're going to have these smaller fleets be focused on defenses for right now. The 4th is where all of our alloys are going to go for the moment. So we're going to work on that. And our fleets are piling in over here. This is definitely what they're aiming at. No doubt about that. The Colossus is here too. So that's noted. Commonality has claimed one of our systems. Cool. We're continuing to reinforce the 4th fleet. The 4th fleet is the only fleet that really needs the reinforcements right now. For the moment, these 2 fleets are going to be on defensive duty, and I'm not too concerned about them. The real question is...
Blocker cleared.
Do we end up winning this fight? Our fleets are superior, and will be quite a lot superior by the time... Actually, what are they running defensively? Interesting. Okay, so that's their Titans, their cruisers, yeah, roughly even. Although they're tossing in this extra hull point. Interesting. We do have some shield penetration, so that's reasonably fine. Yeah, I think it'll be okay. It's going to be close. It's going to be close. We've got 9 fleets here to their last count, 14. Our fleets are better than theirs by a margin of roughly 30%. It's going to be really close. Our fleets are better than theirs, but more importantly, we haven't turned on our edicts. I'm not sure if they even use edicts. We'll see. At any rate, it's time to put a cut in. They haven't declared on us yet, but they're going to very soon. You can leave your offerings to the engagement gods in the form of likes, comments, subscribes, and bell ringings, and a very special thank you to all of the channel members for making this video possible, including ALS Gamer, Kentuin, James, Shadowwolf, Mlohan80, Kentogan, Nick Smarty, Dimitri H, Punching the Microphone, Spartan News, Unisil, Rogue Corvid, and all the rest. And of course, you. Thank you for watching. If you'd like to support the channel, you can click the join button down below the video, and as always, I will see you all next time.